That was my build-up because it's been 3 weeks for me, 2 weeks for all of us, and we're missing the fabulous Alejandra and her boobs.
I'll put mine up.
Oh wow! Thanks. Yeah. Or the fabulous Ophelia who has joined us. We'll put hers up. How you doing, lady?
I'm fabulous. How are you doing, lady?
Okay, shoot, girl. We just got off of an exciting Memorial Day, right?
Yeah.
It was Memorial Day holiday last week. Anything exciting? What'd you guys do? Party it up? I did.
I worked.
Oh.
I worked all day Memorial Day. Like, I was here by 4. And
That's not all day, love.
That's not.
That's in the afternoon.
You can go out Saturday night and party, and then
But like, I worked all day Saturday, all day Sunday.
What is all day? What is all day to you?
Sunday I worked like 10 hours. Saturday I worked like 9 hours, something like that.
Well,
And it's until like 3 in the morning. So I just so when I sleep from like 4 to noon maybe. Then I gotta come straight to work.
You sleep till what time?
Noon.
Oh, noon. Oh, that's actually really good because I usually sleep out and I get off at 1 a.m.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, I can't. I used to be able to sleep in, but now it's like getting hotter. So as soon as like temperature picks up, I'm up, ready to go.
Do you sleep naked?
I do. It's way more comfortable.
That's hot.
Yeah.
She's all, oh, do you sleep naked?
I used to, but I've lived alone for so long, I like to sleep with clothes on because I feel like if something happens, then I can dart out of bed and I'm fine.
Oh, hell no. If something happens, I'll be already prepared by being naked. By meaning someone breaks into your house.
Lately I've been sleeping in my gym clothes and then I can just wake up and go straight to the gym.
Oh.
Do you sleep in your gym clothes?
Yeah, I just sleep in my gym clothes and I just wake up and go right to the gym.
Oh, well, good for you that you go right to the gym.
Not every day.
You don't shower before you leave the house?
I do if I'm not going to the gym.
Yeah.
But if I work out in the morning, because you're gonna shower, go to the gym, come home, shower,
I have to do that sometimes.
I'm busy. I don't have time for that.
If I've actually got hair, like longer hair, I wake up and it's all like standing up. I'm like, I can't go to the gym like this. People think I'm a crazy person. So I have to shower, go to the gym, come back and shower again.
You throw a hat on. That's what well, first of all, let's be realistic. I don't wake up in the morning and roll out of bed and go to the gym.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Which is part of my problem, but I would throw on a hat. Do you sleep nude?
No.
Oh, really?
No, because I'm always afraid if someone breaks in, I don't want to scare them. I mean, really.
What's going on?
They'll be like, oh.
Oh my God. And with me, it all depends on my mood. Sometimes it's really bizarre. Sometimes I'll sleep in the nude. Sometimes I will wear like workout shorts with like my regular underwear, or sometimes I'll just wear boxer shorts. But I do like sleeping in the nude.
It's super comfortable. I don't know, like, I had to do it when I had my first back surgery, and just from that on, it was just like, it's way more good. So if I'm home by myself, but if anyone's ever staying over or something like that, I don't.
Oh, if someone's staying over, I'm definitely nude.
No, I don't. Like, I put, if we, hook up and everything like that, I'll put, my boxers back on before I go to sleep.
Oh, interesting.
So if you have a trick over and they spend the night, then you put clothes on?
Yeah.
But if you're alone, you sleep nude.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh, aren't you a gentleman?
I like to spoon.
Julian's looking like, what the hell is this? Sorry.
There's nothing like naked spooning, but I like to take a sheet and stick it in between the bodies, so that you don't stick together.
You guys are losing. You guys are losing the whole purpose of sleeping with somebody.
So you sleep nude when you sleep with someone?
If I'm with somebody, you can bet your ass. Bet your ass. Get it?
Yeah.
You can bet your balls
that my ass won't be there.
I'm sleeping nude. Hell yeah. Yeah, because you never know. You could wake up in the middle of the morning or in the morning wood, and it's like
morning wood.
Yeah.
Easy,
well, first off,
and it's right there.
If you're gonna I like waking up again in the morning, stuff like that. But I kind of like the whole having to take each other's clothes off again. I like that part of the foreplay.
Are you like, this whole thing again?
So you want them to sleep in their clothes too?
Not like a t-shirt or something like that. I don't want a girl to have to put her bra back on or anything like that, but a t-shirt.
Unless it's
my
totally
telephone's
hot.
ringing.
But here's the thing, and this is one of my favorite things about
telephone
sex, about sex is the foreplay is probably one of the most amazing things that you could do. That I look forward to in having sex with.
The foreplay?
Oh my god, I think foreplay is, I mean, that's the whole...
What's that, like a drink at the bar?
No.
Do you know what
I won't go into detail because this is not a rated show.
Okay, my idea of foreplay is you driving to my house.
And picking you up, Jack and the
That's
dogs.
it. That's my foreplay. Yeah.
No.
450 feet away on Grindr.
Yeah.
No, I still haven't joined Grindr. What'd you do for the holiday? Anything?
I went over to a friend's house for barbecue and we filled up a big pool. DJ Kiki gave me a couple years ago. It's huge. So it's so big that when you sit down in it, the water goes way up to here. So we put chairs in it and we hung out in the pool and drank beers and we were lesbians who barbecued. And it was awesome.
And I could see you guys in little fold-up chairs in a pool with like beer.
Oh, yeah.
With like tank tops, wife beaters on.
No,
and,
this is like a white trash above ground pool. It is huge.
Exactly.
Yeah, they can water their plants with it because they're also, lesbians like to recycle. So it has a little thing. So she watered the plants with it for a whole week.
With their Birkenstocks too.
Really?
I love the Birkenstocks tonight.
Oh, that's so funny.
And you were in Palm Springs.
No. I was home. I would, Memorial Day was the first weekend that I actually felt human-like because I was so sick for weeks. I was so sick. But yeah, so I stayed home clean.
Oh.
That's all I did.
But you were in Palm Springs recently, weren't you?
A couple weeks ago, yeah.
For like the country
The rodeo.
fair or something like that?
Yeah, that was like a month ago.
How was that?
It was good.
Yeah,
It was like the first weekend of May.
Weren't you a participant in some way?
No.
She's she just walks around with a crown on because she's got so many titles.
That's
rodeo thing that you never know. You can't keep up.
That's kind of true.
Yeah, it is true.
That is kind of true.
Yes, but anyway, since the last time I love TV, and TV has been happening a lot. And you had mentioned, because we haven't talked about RuPaul's Drag Race. What did you think about it, Dustin?
Did you watch it?
I've not watched it.
Have you ever watched it?
No.
Oh, I love the show.
Bless your heart.
Who's your favorite drag queen in San Diego?
Oh, good one.
You're just fishing for a compliment on that one.
No, I'm asking. It's honestly, it doesn't have to be me. I mean, I understand that I'm your father's favorite drag queen in San Diego. That's all that matters.
Because that's the only one he's met.
Okay.
Just trying to let me think.
No, he's met other ones.
Yeah, we have a drag night here every Wednesday.
Yeah. I'm still his favorite. He told me.
Yeah, you probably are.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite drag? Good question. Do you have a favorite drag queen? I know who mine is.
I love all drag queens. I am obsessed with drag queens. I love drag queens. I named Chris at Baja Betty's Shalita Buffet.
Oh, really?
We traded names. I had a
She's a
restaurant
sister.
column.
She's a sister.
I wrote the restaurant column for the Lavender Lens for 6 or 7 years, and Chris named my restaurant column the Traveling Fork, and I gave him my drag queen name if I could be a drag queen, which I would love to be, but I'll never be that.
You can be a
I
drag
named
king.
him the Shalita Buffet.
Oh,
Who's
yeah.
your favorite drag queen other than yourself?
Oh, other than myself? No, that's not the question. Mine is all of one more.
Yeah. Okay, but other than yourself.
I don't know if I have...
Because I'm not my favorite drag queen.
As I like stutter and I'm all... I have a lot of ones that I have... like when I've dressed up, there's a lot that I've looked at and like Babette, I think is amazing.
Yes.
And
inspirations on mine were like Christina Monet and
Well, doesn't she do your makeup? She's gotta be an inspiration.
And Tiffany Tangeray. And I'll tell you who I think is very, very talented in this community is I think Disco Dolly.
Yes.
I don't know Disco Dolly.
Fucking amazing.
Yes.
And Glitz Glam. Who I competed with in Tantrums. Yeah, she's amazing. And up and coming that I'm really like just kind of like awestruck over is Naomi Fiercey.
Right.
Love. And then also what's her face that does Lady Gaga. That was on Grace
Towers.
Grace Towers.
Where did they perform?
You just like listed the whole...
I know, that's the whole community. Obviously.
That's politically correct, Ian.
That's like the glitter cup disco group.
Where do you...
Yeah, that was like the whole...
It's true.
Where do you see the newer drag queens perform? I haven't seen any of those.
They're here, and they're also
here.
Tuesday nights. I know with Bianca, they're doing it at a Bourbon Street.
They're actually,
I
the end of
love
the month, the last Friday of the month, this month, they're all going to be here. We're having a glitter club disco, because whenever we have a fifth Friday, we do it, so it's going to be here. We've got Von Kiss is DJing
Well,
too.
let me
so it
know.
should
I'll
really
be
fun.
there.
I do know that I like in the drag community, and this is what I miss because this is what I grew up with. Is like I miss the whole campy drag, like the Babette Schwartz. Like we need a younger Babette Schwartz.
I can't wait for her to hear that.
But we
It's
need
time for a younger Babette
like,
Schwartz.
there needs to be that campy like Pandora box kind of thing that was on like RuPaul's Drag Race a couple.
We don't really have that, do we?
We don't have that. We do not have that.
I mean, we don't. I was
No,
just.
there's a comedy aspect of drag, like where you didn't always try to. Well, it's not.
Hey, that's.
Yeah, right. But on that note, with like RuPaul's Drag Race, the recent winner, Chad Michaels or San Diego's very own, did not win, but Sharon Needles.
Sharon Needles,
won,
yeah.
which is a like that takes away like that is a whole thing that's
The
not the
gothy
norm.
one.
Yeah, that's not the normal norm of drag.
And she wasn't quite as professional and well trained as Chad
I think that she
Michaels.
was. No, I think she was. I think that she was a different
too.
kind of drag.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's what I mean, I've said that for a long time. I think there are many different kinds of drags.
Right.
And like, you know, there are, like, I do not think, I'm a drag queen, but I don't think I'm a drag queen. Like, I'm not a performer.
But Chad Michaels is an impersonator because he
Yes.
or she looks just like
True.
Cher and
Yes.
made her face look
And
like Cher and her
performs.
costumes. And she's awesome. I love
Yeah.
watching Dreamgirls. I mean, I think she's really great. I enjoyed watching her on RuPaul's Drag. I watched every episode, and I'd go to Moe's and watch it on Monday nights after we filmed here, and I'd go over there and watch, and she'd perform, and you'd watch on the TV and eat dollar fish tacos. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
And she's doing a comeback this week. I think she's at Dreamgirls this Wednesday after like a little brief hiatus kind of thing.
Right.
But I was surprised when Sharon Needles won because I thought Sharon Needles was so avant-garde, and I was really surprised. But they let the public vote. You know, they
Well,
It's like the Nikki Awards.
yeah, okay.
The public votes.
Yes, yeah. However, it doesn't always count.
Kidding.
I
Sorry.
think that, you know what I think, and we and Aaron talked about this on our show, is that I believe that there's only been really one pretty queen that has won that. And that was the first one. And then after that,
And I didn't-
all of them have had some sort of gothy kind of different
They-
thing.
They had an alternative style to
Right,
their
Tyra
drag, yeah.
won, who looked like shit on the finale, by the way, and you know, I can't Raja and
Raja.
all of them. But what I also think is that you look at it at RuPaul. RuPaul is not going to have another glamour queen.
that looks better than
That
him.
looks better than
I
her.
don't know. I don't know. Because no.
I've been on this stage with her before, and I know
No,
how
because
she acts.
if you look at Tyra whatever Sanchez or whatever her name was
Yeah.
that won, she was kind of glamorous, and then after she won, she got her grilled figs, and like she's all glamour now.
But what? That's what I said. There's only been one
no,
glamour.
there's two, so that would be the first one and her.
No, the first one wasn't glamour.
Oh, wasn't? Oh, I didn't watch the.
Tyra was the first one. It was the only one that's been semi-glamour. Everyone, all the other ones have been, no.
Sharon Needles is fun to watch.
She is.
I was actually very happy that. I mean, I was.
I thought it
I
was
wanted
really
to chatter
cool.
her, and I was very excited that she kind of won because it's.
What do you think about Willem when Willem came back?
I'm actually a little like Willem bugs the shit out of me, and now there's like she's got her own logo thingy going on, and
she
there's
does?
I see all these Facebook posts about if you missed Willem here, she's doing this, and I'm like, I don't like. She bugs me.
What she is great at is publicity. And I said this, although I will tell you that I thought that she looked awful on the grand finale. I mean,
Yeah.
she really could have just wowed everyone and like really showed like, I should have been here, I totally would have won this. I mean, she really should have come out.
Full on over the top.
Yeah,
kind of like-
and she didn't. She came out in that like wannabe Lady Gaga rubber dress.
Was she the
and
little one
hideous
that could
shoes.
really dance?
She was the one that got kicked off the show.
She was the one that got kicked off.
And I will say that I was really pissed off that she got kicked off the show for that. I was like, that's not any drama. It was because she was hooking up with her boyfriend. I was like,
Rules are rules.
I was like, where's the drama in that? I was like, whatever. So on that, we're going to take a break and we'll be back. So, Dustin, if you can give us, for all those that are just, if you can give us a brief summary of what we just talked about.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Okay, no. We were talking about RuPaul's Drag Race and he has no clue. But you were just telling me a tip, because we're talking about TV, obviously. And I still have AT&T Uverse, but you were saying I should get rid of it.
I got rid of a cable and now I just have an antenna.
But do you get the basic channel? Like
I get all of the basic channels. I get W or the CW or whatever
so you
it
get
is.
like
I get
1 through
Fox
13 or whatever.
Yeah. And they're actually in better HD than when I had cable. Because I did my research.
They're also it's HD signals now and stuff like that.
Yeah, and they're uncompressed HD channels. So like your cable company, they compress them, where over the air they're uncompressed. So it's actually more.
It's cleaner pictures.
Because I'm tired of paying $130 a month for fucking AT&T.
I haven't had cable for 2.5 years.
Well, so how do you here's the thing, summer's about to start and True Blood, like
That's my favorite show.
I subscribe to HBO in summertime just for True Blood. So would I not be able to,
I watched it on Netflix.
Yeah, you can watch it.
You have to wait a season.
You have to wait.
I'm not giving
Well,
it.
Netflix for True Blood's even longer than a season. I feel like it's like a while. It's pretty late.
Yeah.
But on iTunes.
I know, I think it's
Can
all
you get it on iTunes?
iTunes, yeah. And iTunes, actually, I think it comes out.
Like right when the DVD comes out or whatever?
Yeah. And I think that on HBO, to be honest, you actually, I think I was just reading that you can order that online. They have an online.
You do HBO on demand or something?
Well, I think it's only if you subscribe to HBO,
Separate.
you can do it separate.
You can just
I know
get
you can
it
do it,
HBO.
whereas if you have like HBO, you can get HBO Go, in which case you can watch it on your phone, an iPad, anything like that. Just for paying for it one time, you can watch it on anything.
And what's to keep me from using yours?
Well, because
you just have to link it up. I think
and
that's all
because
that matters.
HBO could be one of our sponsors, because we love HBO.
We do.
So keeping with the TV theme, and we're going to revisit this because I think the last time you were on this panel, we talked about the transgender and the Miss Universe pageant and all that.
Was that last time?
And last night,
Last time he was here.
exactly, Julian. And bravo to Brass Rail for getting normal sized straws too.
Okay, finally.
But last night was the Miss USA pageant, and I am a freak about pageants. Like, I was raised around them, so I watched it. Miss USA, the winner was Miss Rhode Island, who was a 20-year-old. And I have to tell you, her final question, which was a Twitter question that Rob Kardashian read off, and Rob Kardashian and Joe Jonas were both judges, so I was all in gay heaven. But it was a Twitter question, and the question was...
Oh, I'm very nervous.
This is your final question, ladies.
Are we going to answer it?
Yes. Okay. Would you feel it would be fair for a transgender woman to win the Miss USA title over a natural-born woman? Did that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the final question for her.
Are we answering that?
Go for it. And I'll
No.
tell you what she said.
I'm saying no.
I'd be okay with it.
You would?
Yeah.
I'd be okay with it. I think it would be really cool, and it would be something really fun to watch.
Even if that person was in the top 5 with you? Like, this could take, like, you've worked your whole life to be Miss USA.
I say no. No!
Well, yeah, I say yes because Miss USA can get as much plastic surgery as she wants too.
Yeah.
That isn't, but that's not the point. The
She
point
can
is
add
that
padding to her
it's a
boobs, she can
natural,
add padding
that it's
to
a
her
natural
ass.
woman, and I think we had this argument before.
We did.
My thing, have we?
Yeah.
That my thing is that there are transgendered pageants for people that are transgendered. So that is where they should go and compete. Natural women.
It's just not. It's like the Special Olympics. It's just not.
But they don't let natural women compete in the transgender contest. So if a natural woman cannot compete in the transgender contest, then transgender should not compete in the natural women contest. Period.
I should have said Special Olympics. I didn't mean it like that. But it's not,
Yeah.
it's not,
Because I actually
it's not
like,
the same thing.
because I'm a big advocate of Special Olympics, and I sat here going
I'm
like,
sorry. That came out of somewhere else. I'm sorry.
so her response, and I don't think this is accurate though, because I watched it and I'm like, wait, that's not what she said. But according to this, it says her response was, I don't think that it would be fair, but I can understand that people would be a little apprehensive to take that road because there's a tradition of natural-born women, she said. But today, where there are so many surgeries and so many people out there who have a need to change for a happier life, I do accept that because I live in a free country.
I love her answer. I feel the same way.
And let
But
me
you
tell
don't feel the same way.
let
She
me
said-
tell you, when she said
She
that,
said it's okay in the end.
yeah, when she said, look,
No, it's okay to have
look,
for them to do it.
and I don't know if it's air conditioning.
She
or
said she
not,
doesn't
but-
necessarily agree with it, but she'd be okay with it because it's a
It's a-
land of the free.
And let me tell you, when she read that though, the audience went fucking crazy. Like it was like hands down. Like she
Did the
wanted-
transgender even? How did she do?
She's not in
No,
Miss
she's
USA.
not in Miss USA. She's
Miss
she's
Universe.
Miss Universe.
Oh, Miss Universe.
Yeah, she's Miss Canada. So basically, like everyone is assuming that this is what landed her. And actually, reading it though, I'm like, wait a minute. She said one thing in the beginning, but she changed her
Do
mind.
you
at the
feel
end.
like it's not fair? Like
Right, it's a very
like
political-
when athletes use steroids, like it's a like they have a
No,
different
I don't.
edge?
No. I don't think it's an advantage or a disadvantage. I think that there are two different things, and I'm not. And what I also think is that the transgender pageants, which I've gone to, which I think are amazing, and in many ways are better than the Miss USA pageant circuit.
Yeah, we talked to her.
Then
Yeah.
why aren't they on TV?
Because I don't. That is a very good question. I think Donald Trump should buy into that
Yeah.
and start putting them
Someone-
on.
Yeah, Donald
think
Trump.
that-
Donald Trump, the guy who told the transgender, "No, you cannot compete in Miss Universe to begin with," and then changed.
But
his
maybe
answer.
it takes like one or two women to do this for something like that to become popular. To
Well, and I think that it's money. I think that if Donald
You gotta
Trump, who
start
owns
somewhere.
all of them, should do it. I think
say,
that something
okay,
should
well,
be
that's
done.
great, and she competed well. Let's create something for national TV.
Yeah,
for
if she
everyone
goes
to
through
watch.
and does well in Miss Universe, it's possible that people like they make one of those pageants that are already out there bigger.
Yeah.
Like,
It'd be
they just put money
wonderful.
behind it.
People
Like
could watch it
they don't need
and
to
be
create
more
one. This one there, they
accepting
just need to
of
make it
different
bigger
lifestyles.
and.
No, I think you have one or two transgender women do the Miss USA pageant or the Miss Universe pageant. The rest of society, just like gay marriage, is going to look at it like, hey, this is an equality.
So
thing
then you
that
think.
these
So
people
you
have gone through
think. So
this
then you
change.
also then think that the natural women should then be able to compete in the drag and transgender contest.
Have at it.
But aren't there some trannies that consider themselves to be a woman?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so it's. I think it's always going to be a topic of like arguments. Welcome to the panel, Ophelia. So yeah, it's interesting. Who else? Do you have pets?
While we're talking about women, can we just stay with the bridal parties?
Oh, go for it.
You know, the Abbey up in LA.
Oh, good one.
Actually, just was it 2 weeks ago? Last week,
2
they
weeks
said that they do not want to have bridal parties, bridal showers at their bar anymore.
just for straight,
not
just for,
Bachelorette
Bachelorette
Okay.
parties.
just for
No,
straight
bachelor-
women, or
Bridal showers.
I mean, yeah,
It's a bachelorette party.
The bachelorette parties. They
They
don't
have
want
banned. They have
banned
banned
it.
all bachelorette.
And the reason is that they said that it basically, and I don't have it in front of me, so I'm just going to ad-lib basically what it is that it is putting it in our faces because they can get married and we can't, and when we come in there and they celebrate and blah blah blah, that's basically saying to all the gay people, look what we can do and you can't, and it's again,
Really? This
that's
is
their
really
reason
happening?
for not
Well, I mean,
backing them.
That's
I
understandable, like why they feel that way, because like whether or not it's the right thing, it's understandable why they feel that way.
what,
Because
I feel like we're segregating ourselves. Why would you? Well,
we're already segregated. We can't get married, and like
but-
heterosexuals can. No
Yeah.
offense,
But, so
Dustin.
heterosexuals enjoy
I-
the gay
I-
culture so much that that's where they want to spend their bachelorette party. Why would you say no? You can't go there.
But that's the whole thing. Like, it doesn't make it makes sense because, like, listen, they want to come and be in this area for those parties. Why? Because it's awesome. It's so much fun.
Right.
The community's amazing. Everyone accepts you for
party
who you are and
environment.
everything like that. But you're gonna come and be there, but at the same time, most of the a bunch of those people could be people who are like, oh no, but we don't support gay marriage. Yeah, I mean, you don't know that. Like, some of them, like, that could be the crowd that does support gay marriage and everything like that. But at the same time, I understand why they would feel that way.
I don't feel that straight people should not get married because we can't. I just feel like, everyone should have equal rights and we should want them to have their equal rights too. And we're saying we want equal rights, but we don't want you in our bar because you're celebrating what we can't have. I think that's crap.
I think that the Abbey kind of one is doing it to like make a it's a publicity thing. I think they're the way they're going about it is a little wrong. I mean, personally, if you were thinking that the clientele that was in the Abbey was feeling, like it was a slap in their face, then I understand it. But come on, let's be honest. Like, gays love to party, and they're probably celebrating with the girls. And I mean, I've thought about it, like, because in the past few weeks, honestly, we have had at Martini's the most bachelorette parties I've ever experienced in the past 8 years I've worked there. Like, I had one Saturday night, like 3, and
bachelorette parties love coming to Hillcrest. They really do.
Here's the thing. I think this is the new trend.
And they like lips?
Because they are frequent. Bachelorette parties are frequenting, like, here.
We have them here all the time, too, yeah.
But it's also, like, I booked one in a couple weeks, but it's, like, 2 friends of mine that are husbands, and they have a daughter, and it's her bachelorette party, and she wants to do it with all of her gay uncles. So,
That's wonderful.
And it reaches out, though, to a whole nother demographic that could help us. So I think that the Abbey is probably, I think it's more about a publicity thing, and they're going about it in a negative
I understand what they're trying to do, but I don't think that it helps the gay cause in any way.
Yeah,
I think the Abbey's an awesome place,
I agree with
and I'll go to the Abbey anytime. I'm not saying shame on the Abbey. I'm not going to go there because I'll totally go there.
Yeah, I think it's taking a step.
Surprised.
I think it's taking a step back in marriage.
I feel like they're trying to take a step in the right direction, but they're doing it the wrong way.
And that happens in life all the time.
Oh, always.
So it's more of a defensive nature than
I just wonder if something happened. You know what I mean? Something happened in there where girls actually were like running around saying something like that, like where they got drunk and said like, you can't get married, and someone's got pissed off and they banned it.
Okay, first of all, have you ever seen the videos on YouTube that say, and we don't have a straight lady on the panel, so I'll apologize to the viewers, but on YouTube there's a series of videos that are called shit straight drunk girls say in a bar.
The shit straight girls say, though there's a bunch of different ones, like shit
but it's in a bar. Let me tell you, majority of it is true.
Oh yeah, the shit people say to bartenders is so good.
Well, it's just like things about like, hey, I want a fruity drink, but I don't want to, or it's like, it's like this loud cackle.
I do think that I do
pay for a drink.
I do think that I say, and because I've hosted shows. And I think when Coca Peru was here, and she was heckled by a straight drunk girl in the crowd, who, I mean, but that's why people are talking about that, and then I guess she really full on went after her and was like,
she did.
But I do think that happens, and I know from hosting shows that, the people that I have the most problem with are the drunk, annoying drunk girl who thinks that she's so cute and that all of her little gay friends are going to take care of her and yada yada yada, and those are the ones that really you just want to smack the fuck out of.
God, I wish we had a straight girl on the panel right now because I feel we're slamming it. But I'm
not saying that that's all straight girls, but I'm saying that I mean, trust me, there are some straight guys at bars too. But I also think that there are, just as, fucked up gay people at bars too. So
straight girls are so annoying in bars, though. They really are. Like, if you go downtown,
is it like? Well, see, here's the thing. I always feel that maybe it's in like
so stuck.
In like the gay community in our bars, because I feel like they can let loose and be free, and they're not worried about impressing like a hot straight guy or something like that. But is that like downtown?
They're better here. Like, straight girls are actually better, I feel like, here than they are when you go like downtown.
More diverse than I was just down there.
When you go downtown, they're like, because they run in packs together, they get ready together and tell each other how good they all look. So they get there and they're like, I'm sexy as hell. No one's gonna say anything to me. And they my friends are like this. I don't know if they're gonna watch this or anything like that, but my friends go downtown and they're like, we know we're gonna get bottle service and get in. They like talk about it and take millions of pictures of them all in their black dresses, and I'm like, you guys are the reason I don't go downtown. You're so annoying.
Yeah,
like, I can't even deal with it.
Oh god, we just had some people walk in.
It is fun to look at what they wear though, because it's like I was just down there. I went to a Padres game and they won. It was awesome. We were sat the 4th row behind. Anyhow, we left, and my friend is a wedding planner. She wanted to check out venues, and she wanted to go into the Hard Rock Cafe. So we went. It was fairly late. It was a late game, so there was already a line outside to get in. She was just talking to the guy, and he let us in for free to go check out the 2 clubs. And we go in. It's just a bunch of young girls, mostly, like more girls than guys. And they were in like these shorts, girls with their tukuses hanging out. It's awesome.
It was. I was going to say. I'm complaining.
It was awesome.
I'm not denying the fact that they're awesome
Just
looking,
young.
and it is like, but like their personalities when they're in like a club together and everything like that, like it's terrible. The ones that come here actually have way more fun.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Well,
But
because
at
it's
the
a
same
different.
time,
Because it's a different.
you
thing.
still get that 1 or 2.
But don't you think also that when they're downtown, they're in that mating thing? You know, they're in that their group. When they're up here and they get drunk,
just
it's a total different.
They're here to have fun and not hook up.
Well, yeah, and it's almost like
They find the straight guys.
Well, don't you think the straight guys?
They look for straight guys once they get, because they come out and they're like, I want to get drunk with my girlfriends and like not have anyone hit on me, and then they're drunk and they're just like everyone else, like I kind of want to get hit on right now. Where's the straight guy at?
Yeah,
Like,
and don't you think the more and more straight guys are going to gay bars because they know
Oh,
the girls are going to?
Because every straight guy I go out with to a gay club or a gay-owned club gets laid.
Right.
And they're the best swingmen too.
Right.
But they always get laid. And
So do you go to straight bars?
No. It's been a long time since I've been to one. The last one I went to was like Whistle Stop, and that's
the
because I lived around the corner.
You go to Alibi?
No, God, no.
Oh, I love the Alibi.
See, we were just talking about this the other day, and I talked about this on 619 Bearcast. I probably go to more straight bars anymore than I do gay bars.
Oh. Now I don't.
Yeah, I do.
I'd be
But
scared.
you work in a cool gay bar where a lot of straight people go to.
I do, at the Hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I mean, that isn't, where I go, but I mean, that is...
I'm here all the time. I don't go anywhere.
So you spend majority of your time in a gay bar.
I'm here 6 nights a week. Like I don't have free time. I have Tuesdays off, and I just go like go Taco Tuesday somewhere and just drink. Like, but I'm moving down here, so I'm gonna start going out more often. So I'm excited about that.
I think I get more like, honestly, like me going into like a straight bar intimidates me because I feel like I'm pretty gay.
Really?
I know. So it like intimidates me to walk in there and just be kind of like, hey, myself and all that. I feel like sometimes I have to reserve myself,
Yeah.
which is bad because I am who I am. But we're gonna take a little break, and we will be back. So keeping on that theme, this is a question for you guys.
Theme? Because we talked during the commercial break.
Yeah, we're still talking about like the going into a straight club. And like the heterosexual woman and all that. Heterosexual woman. But like apparently Kim Kardashian and Kanye West are dating. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. Who cares about that? But Kanye asked Kim to tone down her makeup and all that. So the question is, would you guys ever, for a partner or someone you're dating, would you ever change anything about yourself to please them? Like if you were really liking that person?
I feel like everyone does. Like whether or not you're gonna come out and admit it right away, like people are gonna be like, no, like I'm comfortable with who I am. And that's good, and you want to be who you are. But in any kind of relationship or something like that, there's little things. I don't think it should be anything big, but everyone changes like little things about themselves to accommodate the other person.
Yeah.
It's just something about me that makes me want to do just the opposite, But if it was a wedding or something, and I do it all the time. Like you have to be in someone's wedding and you have to wear a dress, and I hardly ever wear a dress. But I was in my friend's wedding and they wanted me to wear a dress, and I was like, I don't want to wear a dress, and then I wore it, and I actually felt great in it.
Oh.
So it was.
Did you get photos?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good.
Sometimes it's very pleasant to wear a dress.
It's not something I would pick normally, but for this situation, I felt like it was appropriate, and I felt fine, and I had a great time.
Yeah. Well, then that goes to show too that sometimes, like that change could be something that you might actually enjoy, kind of thing. Ophelia?
It depends on what it is. I mean, I have given up drag before for someone. And, that obviously didn't work. So, giving up drag and then and I wasn't happy about giving up drag for someone. Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, I think that there would be, like you said, I think there's little things that you just change. However, I also think, and I was thinking about this not too terribly long ago, when I was sick and laying on my bed. What I also think is that I do not think I'm a very easy person to be in a relationship with, period. So, I used to think, I'm single because I'm a drag queen and no one wants to date drag queens. And then I started thinking about it, like, 98% of all the drag queen friends I know are all in relationships. So I guess that doesn't fly, that argument. I'm like, well, I wonder what it is. And so I really got that, I think that I'm just a very difficult person
to get along with.
I
think you're completely wrong.
I don't think to get along with, because I think that for the most part I'm pretty easy to get along with. I'm very opinionated and I love a good argument. I can't be with anyone that isn't going to argue with me, which I know. Which can be very sexy in a relationship too. I think that's a very hot one. You can have like an argument with a person, and like still maintain that that love or whatever. Look at Aaron.
You need to be able to.
Me and Aaron have had some nasty ass arguments, on our show. I mean, like nasty. And then we could like turn and look at each other, like, all right, we're done talking about that, and move on. So I think, but I don't know. Yeah, and I think you're right, Dustin, in the sense of we all, when you get into a relationship subconsciously, whether you intend to or not, like you kind of change things. Like I know I do, and it's weird too because I thought about this recently. But I'm like, when I start dating somebody, I'm like all about getting into physically fit, like getting healthy. And I'm like, I will go to the gym, I will get on a diet.
Get to the club.
Yeah, and because you date someone.
And it's funny, it's after I've had sex with them and all that. So it's like,
it's after
that's
you need to put that work in, basically.
It's after I start dating is when my insecurities come into play. And I'm
Are you
like,
a jealous person?
I think I really, no. Well, kind of.
that means yes. Are you jealous?
Me? No, not really. I don't. It's really hard for me to get jealous.
He was just talking about that.
Yeah, I was like, when someone tries to make me jealous, it doesn't go that well. Like if a girl's trying to play games and like try to make me jealous, I more just get like annoyed by it and just like move on. Like that's kind of what if someone's trying to get me jealous, I'm like, you're not going to make me like fight for you by like making me jealous. I'm just going to be like, yeah.
Well, what if they aren't trying to make you jealous and you and people just start hitting on her?
I take that as a compliment, to be honest.
Yeah,
I'd rather be with someone who is going to get hit on and everything like that. Because I'm an extremely flirtatious person myself, so I can't like get mad at whatever girl I'm with for her being like that, because then she's going to get mad at me all the time.
Yeah.
Because that's just how I am. Like I run up and give people hugs and like talk to people and everything like that. Like, and that's.
And it's funny because on that there's certain things like I do have insecurities, but there's certain things like that. Like if I was with a guy and another guy starts hitting on that guy, but I know that guy's into me, like that's where my confidence comes in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I believe that I am a good catch for somebody. I have my own personal body issues, whatever, but I know like the person who I am, like I'm a good catch, and so I'm not intimidated by something like that, and I would find that flattering.
Yeah.
I used to be so jealous. I used to be incredibly jealous. I mean, you're dating someone, they don't come home right away. You're like, where did you go? Who are you with? Whoa, really?
Yeah.
But now I just realize people are going to do what they're going to do. Yeah. So they either want to be with you or they don't. They like you or they don't. And I just don't fight it. I'm just not that person anymore, thank God. But I'm also single, so I don't know.
I've always dated jealous people though. Like every girlfriend I've had has always like checked into my things. And,
that's what's gonna be my next thing.
My stuff.
Because I want to know why. Because I am not a jealous person 90% of the time. If you give me a reason to be jealous, then I will. And it's not even that I'm jealous, but if you give me a reason that I'm gonna question, then I'm gonna question. And it's not because I'm jealous. It's because. Well, to me, because you aren't honoring what we had, and that to me is the problem. So, but I date the most jealous people that I'm like, you were not jealous before, and they'll tell me like, oh no, we've never been jealous before. We don't get jealous, and blah blah blah. They turn into jealous freaks.
And it's because the people I date, like, I'm a very, like, sexually, like, I'm a free kind of person.
We know.
You know, and I've dated guys, like, I've had not open relationships, but we've had, like, 3-ways and all that kind of thing, so there's never that kind of jealousy, but, yeah, I'm complete opposite.
You've had 3-ways in a committed relationship? Or
I have done that, too. I've had a 3-way in a committed relationship for, like, 6 months, but that was the end of the relationship. Yeah. But like the people I've seriously dated, like since my ex-boyfriend of 4.5 years, like it's pretty like we'll play together and you know what I mean, and I'm not jealous in that sense. Well, maybe I'm a lot stronger than I think I am. Yeah. Thank you for that moment.
You're so welcome. A lot kinkier than I ever thought you were. Yeah.
Well, hello. I'm a Gemini. So do you guys? Here's the thing. There's this thing that came out that I just came across today, and it killed me. Killed me. These little puns I'm giving. This man, his cat got killed by a car. And you saw this article too when I walked in. So this man has made this cat, and you have pets, right?
Yes.
Do you have pets?
Oh yeah, 1 cat.
And so my question to you guys is, when has it gone too far? But when people will do things with their animals, because he has made his cat into a helicopter. No fucking joke either. Like, it is his dead cat that has been turned into a helicopter.
It's hard to look at.
What is the furthest thing you would ever do with your pets?
Bury them?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you would never like stuff your cat? Or
No.
well, you're probably a dog man.
I am.
Yeah, grr.
I don't like cats. I don't know what it is about them.
Really?
Yeah.
But do you think it's like twisted?
What, that they did that?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a multi-purpose.
That can't be his own cat. I mean, literally, the guy.
That's his own cat.
Got little propellers on his paws.
He turned it into a little helicopter, and you can find it online at like Mail Online or something like that. But he turned this cat into a little helicopter that's like.
Honestly, like I had a cat, Maslow, and I had him for 18 years. He was the best man in my life. Loved him.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't even mind having like a taxidermy Maslow to look at. I would kind of like it because I loved him so much.
Right.
That I wouldn't mind just seeing him all the time. But, to make him into a toy, and then he's going to...
Yeah, I don't know if I'd make him into a toy.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even know if I could stuff my pet.
I wouldn't stuff
It would creep me the fuck out if I walked in and saw Mickey sitting on like my doorstep as I walked through the door, and I'm like, oh, this is creepy. Like, I think it's creepy, and I think that is even creepier.
Yeah,
because it's like
that's weird. That's like I would never stuff my pet, but I understand why people do it and everything like that. I don't have anything against it. I just
Are those the guys?
But
yes,
because they're actually
that
kind
I don't
of cute
understand
for being so weird.
I can't understand that.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the battery dies, the helicopter falls flat on the ground, and you're like, oh god.
Oh, well, okay. Well, you missed some very crucial parts. They're in Amsterdam, the drug capital of the world. So that just answered everything about that.
Which I wish if we weren't running out of time, I would segue into bath salts, because that is the new drug that is going around town.
But turning people into zombies.
Yeah, and I didn't understand that was the whole thing with the zombie.
Zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Everyone said it was starting because the dude ate.
I didn't understand that until like you had said that. I'm like, oh, that was the bath salt guy eating like, yeah. So, but anyway, we're gonna go on to producer question. Aaron has a fabulous question that says, I can't read it again.
Who are you voting for?
Oh, because tomorrow's the voting day, which
Some people probably have already voted.
Shit.
Yeah, true.
But can we just say before...
A political question.
First of all, do we know who the mayoral candidates are for mayor?
No. You don't? Do you really not know?
I don't.
Get off the show. You're fired.
Oh my god.
How can you not know what that... How old are you?
23.
I'm calling your mom tomorrow.
Honestly, I've never been...
Have you ever voted?
I cannot believe you don't know.
I've never been hugely into politics because I just feel like it's just so many different kinds of the same thing, and it never really seems to change a thing. I will go and vote if there's props that I've read up on and everything like that, and I'll go and vote for those reasons, but I won't vote on something that I don't
All right,
know
well,
about.
let me tell you this. Okay, first
Do you know
off...
who the candidates are?
You didn't want to go there.
You didn't even know tomorrow was a voting day.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm not drinking for 3 months, but I may need to have a shot. That could have just thrown me over the edge.
Change the name of the show to They Don't Know.
Okay?
We'll have a new cast next week.
Right? Okay, first off,
People that actually care about their community.
well, and not only that, but the primary, which is
one.
tomorrow, is the most important thing that you can vote on.
Yep.
The presidential election is a waste of time, and I don't think anyone should vote for the presidential election because on the general elections, it's all done by the electoral votes.
Ow.
It doesn't matter. It's the people don't decide shit on those. But it is the general election which most props and most candidates actually, that's when your vote counts the most.
Right.
So tomorrow's vote is the most important. I know you're totally not paying attention.
I'm not.
But what's even hotter is, have you been watching the
Now, so let's get back to the
debates?
The one
debates
at
are
the center,
amazing.
The one at the center killed me. I was like,
Have you been watching the other ones
I've
on
been
TV?
watching a few of them too.
Oh.
But here's the thing. So, what is running for the mayoral tomorrow is like the primaries.
Right.
So it's basically, I mean, a person could win it all, but I don't think they will. There's
They have to get the majority of the
they
vote.
have to get the majority, which I don't think any of them
No.
are. Well, I mean,
No, they're not.
God help us that nobody gets the majority. But there are 4 candidates. There is one Democrat. Bob
But it's a
Filner.
nonpartisan. I don't even like. It's nonpartisan.
So going on, there is 2 Republicans and then one who changed his party recently to independent,
Right.
which is Nathan Fletcher. This is a big. So back to the producer question: who are you voting for?
Well, okay, out of those, since we now know their party, which mayor's race is a non-party race, which is the other part of that. So why did they even have made it a party race? The city council is a non-party, and
I agree
as
with
is
you on
the
this.
mayor is a non-party.
I actually really agree with that.
We shouldn't care. But the people running is Bonnie Jimenez, who is our district attorney. We have Nathan Fletcher, who was a legislator for the state.
State Assembly.
Bob Filner, who was a congressman for this area, and Carl DeMaio, who is a city council member. That's who's running. And out of those, 2 are gay.
Bonnie DeMonis is gay.
Yes, and so is Carl
So
DeMaio.
it's Carl DeMaio.
And Nathan Fletcher could be gay. Just saying, call me. Although I love his wife. His wife is great. I just want to say. So
I'm more shocked because I read an article recently. It was in The Reader, and it was on Nathan Fletcher, and he's like 34, and I was like,
Yeah, he's young and he's hot. He's a former
and
Marine.
Carl DeMaio. Yeah, I know that girl. I know where he lives too. I can give you the address.
And Bob Filner, who, by the way, has voted against gay marriage stuff for quite some time, for someone that believes it, for the Democrat. But anyways, that's who's running.
So do you not want to say who you're voting for?
No, I will not.
Yeah, and I am with you. Like there's certain times.
I will tell you who I didn't vote for. No, I'm just kidding.
Where I'm kind of like I'm pretty set on who I'm voting for. I've studied like the issues. But I'm also, it's weird too, because I'm also, the way I'm voting is a little strategic move that I'm making too, because I don't believe anybody's going to win this tomorrow. I think it's going to be narrowed down to 2 people, so we'll leave it at that. And
I think that we could be surprised on who we actually think is going to do it.
I will be
But
glued.
ask me what I'm going to be doing tomorrow night.
Are you going to one of their?
Oh, I absolutely go down to Election Central every year. Every time there's an
I
election.
didn't do that.
No, I go as a boy, and I hang out with some of the biggies, and I end up always going, and say whatever you will, I always end up going over to the Republican party.
Well, you're very conservative.
I'm very conservative, but I don't go there because of that. I go there because the food, they have the best food at their parties.
Is this open to the public?
Yeah. Well, not the parties. The parties you have to kind of.
You can go down to election.
Absolutely go down, and you should. I mean, to go down to Election Central at Golden Hall. Oh, call me. We'll go. To go to Golden Hall. And to see people, all with their signs, and to see the people walking around, it is. And when the numbers come in and the energy of it all, it's really, really. I've been doing that forever.
So we wish the best of luck to all the candidates tomorrow.
No, we don't wish the best of luck to all of them. Only the one I voted for.
Yeah. But coming up, events coming up this week. We have this Wednesday is Guys Games and Grub at 6:30 at the San Diego LGBT YPT Center, which is a free event. Also, this Saturday is the end of the first ever Young Professionals Council Leadership Academy, which I have had the honor of partaking in. Just like 20.
What have you been doing? Volunteering?
Well, it's kind of like the YPC is a council of the center. It's a program of the center, and this has been like a six-week course, like on a Saturday for like 20 of us that applied, and it has been an amazing experience. Like our first day, we've had speakers come in, and our first day was like Senator Kehoe, Tony Atkins, Todd Gloria talking to like a small group of us, and so it's been amazing. Like the big directors of the nonprofits, local nonprofits, and so it's been exciting. So that our final day is this Saturday, and then next Saturday, June 16th, is the Amazing High Heel Race, the second annual one, from 3 to 6 p.m. You can find out more information or register online at www.amazinghighheelrace.com. And I just saw today, I believe the Nikki nominations are open to make your nominations, which, yeah, we're well on our way to win that.
That's that talk show.
And then I just found out as we sat down, I'm very, very, very happy to say that my friend Burns Fernandez won Mr. Gay World USA, and he's based here out of San Diego.
That's cool.
With his fabulous husband Steve Price and their beautiful daughter Olivia, who was born on my birthday. Congratulations to Burns, because girl, you deserved it. So we are They Said. Ophelia, thank you.
Thank you.
Next Monday should be interesting, so make sure you tune in.
Why is next Monday gonna be?
Oh, bye.